It's a quick recipe that really packs a punch.
I thought Jim's trick on cutting the side of the pork was a really, really clever idea, rather than trimming all that fat off. But with a cut of meat this fatty, I want to keep the rest of it quite light because it's quite rich. So I'm going to do a Vietnamese salad with rice noodles, carrot and red cabbage. I'm just going to do a little bit of flavourings to help it along.
To add flavour to meat, I like to use marinades, and this one is perfect for the pork.
Some garlic. This is basically a sticky pork chop, and I think pork, for me, it goes so well with fruit, with sugar, with slightly sticky flavours. I always think of, growing up, Chinese sticky ribs were one of my favourite things to eat. So I'm just going to pot of clove of garlic, a little bit of sugar, and some fish sauce. And let that marinate. If you've got time, a couple of hours. I don't tonight, so I'm just going to let it go while I make the rest of my dinner.
I love to serve meat with something fresh and healthy on the side.
So I'm going to do a quick salad of some rice noodles, add carrot, some red cabbage. Now to help the carrot along a bit, I don't want it overly raw, I want to soften it, but I don't want it cooked. I want it really fresh and light to contrast. You want to soften it up with a little bit of sugar, bring out the natural sweetness, and some vinegar, using rice vinegar, which is quite clear, and it doesn't have that intensely strong vinegary flavour of a malt vinegar or a red wine vinegar. Mix it up, and that's going to soften the carrot down. And as I said, I'm not going to cook it. I don't want it overly soft. I just want it knocked down a bit so it's not raw and crunchy.
Softening carrots this way gives them a slightly pickled flavour, which works really well with the taste of the shredded cabbage and my Asian-style dressing.
So I'm going to reduce some vinegar and sugar, chop up the chilli and some ginger, and just cook that down for about 5 minutes.
While the dressing reduces, I fry the pork on both sides, not forgetting the rind so the fat melts down.
I really like Jim's clever trick of scoring the rind. That's going to fan out and help leach out all the fat.
I'm popping the chop in a hot oven for about 5 minutes. Then it's back to the salad dressing.
Finish that dressing off with some fish sauce, a bit of lime juice.
Toss the cabbage and carrots with the softened rice noodles. Add fresh mint and basil leaves. Pour over the dressing and mix.
You can see the way all of that fat's rendered down and it's caramelised.
I'm heading outside to savour my very first taste of middle white pork.